There's my hide.
Now, that person has body on it. There we go. Now we're cutting out some belts.
That's a nice cut. Now we're getting ready to size one.
Mark center hole where it's measured from. That leather seems to be in pretty good quality, up to maybe about a 46-inch waist. Right? See that? We even hand cut our tips. How about that? There you go.
There's your tip.
Now we're going to take our 46-inch belt that we sized and slightly wet it. We're going to caliper our line. Basically gives us a guideline where to follow with the tooling. And we're going to start with our custom tip. Tool along our scribe line. Keep it straight. Now we got to line it back up coming down the other side. Now we're going to the next tool, which will do the stacking technique. Which is going to be our group of 3, and then stack it with 2. Now we're just doing the same thing, opposite side. When our stacking meets up, that's what gives it the diamond effect. Just like that, there. Okay, now we're going to put in our filler tool, which we take what we call our little grass here, and just kind of give it a little filled look. And we fill all these little empty spaces that we stacked. Thank God this is a smaller, easier to stamp tool, which you can really see. You really see the effects of the diamonds now coming in. And our last thing's our little cedar tool, which we're just going to fill the center of this here. Gives it its overall finish. We just whack one of them in there. And that's pretty much how the pattern goes. There we go. And there it is. And we take a little scrap here, we just kind of burnish the edges down so they're not so sharp.
And now it's my turn to do the die work. First thing I do is edges. And I just take a black dauber and we're coming down our edges. Alright, next step is the antique. I have my antique mixed up in this little mustard jar that Dusty came up with as an idea. And just rub it. Where the antique is going to sit in the cracks here. Okay, get that pretty good in the cracks. Then you're actually wiping off the excess. And over the top with my base color. The whole my base color that I want. On the edge here for now. And I'll just come up in here because to make a little stacked tools. Outlining them on the other side now. Highlighting the diamonds. I'm rubbing a lot of the excess dye out of this rag because I'm going to just go over the diamonds like this.
Just the down shade of just a little.
Yes. Okay. This is resin going on the edge. Right there.
Right there. I gotta find all our
Yeah, size in it.
Let's see. This
Shines it up and protects it a little bit.
punching our holes.
Welcome to my
Quiet in the peanut gallery. And we're going with our slot punch for our buckle prong to go through. We'll center that. And there's our slot punch. This is for our, what do we call it? Chicago screws. So we use these because they can be removed. Always wet your fold so it gets a nice sharp fold. We'll measure for holes from the back so our alignment is exact. We have the belt finished product. We're going to put on the hardware. Basic buckle that is included with our belt. We call a Chicago screw that mounts the buckle on. Can be undone to change to go to any buckle. Okay. There it goes. And we're going to add our little leather loop or keeper. It's in between the here. On the last fastener. Tighten it down. Are we good? No, keep it where it's supposed to.